Hi, I'm Lamarr Townsend, and in this video I will be showing you how to make homemade tea to open your third eye chakra. So if you are not prepared to open your third eye chakra, then you should not make this tea. This tea not only cleanses your chakras, your energy, and your aura, it literally cleanses your body, which will help you have a lighter and higher frequency, a lighter body energy, which will also help you to attract information, download information easier. It will also help you to navigate the spiritual realm easier and also attract positive experiences and higher frequency experiences to you. So it's a tea that I love drinking when I do readings. Many times you'll see me in my most recent videos, especially, my psychic readings and videos, you'll see either this in the video somewhere or me drinking it. So these are just the main ingredients that I use. Sometimes I will add other ingredients. Sometimes I will subtract certain ingredients, but for the most part, this is the stuff that I always use. So here we have star anise, which is good for increasing psychic powers, which is one of the big components of this tea, and opening your third eye chakra and really tuning into that energy, focusing that energy, and this clears the pathway and makes the pathway stronger between your actual third eye chakra and your intuition. You get that insight, you get that clarity, and then your intuition confirms move forward or back away. Alright, that's star anise. Cinnamon is good for protection. Cinnamon is also associated with fire, so cinnamon will give you that courage, once again, to act on your insight that you're getting from your third eye. Alright, you're going to act on it through your intuition. So cinnamon is one thing to use in making your intuition stronger. It's one of the ingredients I like using for my teas when I do my readings, because, sometimes I'll get an insight and from my third eye, and I'll be like, that seems a little far-fetched, I don't know, and then this cinnamon is like, it gives me that punch to just say it. And generally those tend to be, the most accurate predictions that I have, the ones where you're kind of unsure about it but you say it anyway. That's cinnamon. Speaking of which, ginger is also kind of the same thing. Ginger is also a fiery herb. And all of these things you can literally get from a grocery store. I get my ginger and I get my lemon and lime from organic grocery stores. The organic grocery store I buy them from is called Mom's Organics. I don't know if they have them all over the country or all over the world, but they have them in Virginia. But there are other, I'm sure, organic grocery stores or just regular grocery stores that you can go to. I mean, they sell lemon and lime and ginger at Walmart, these days, in Target. So, but ginger is an herb associated with fire. It gives a punch. That is also one that gives you courage, one that gives you strength in your psychic abilities as well. Ginger is also really actually associated with wealth and luck, which is also something that cinnamon is associated with too, just FYI. But cinnamon is also an herb that is used for protection. Alright, so you want to make sure that, while you are also opening up your third eye, you are surrounding yourself with protective energy as well, because as you open your third eye chakra, you may download certain information that could be overwhelming or something like that, or could cause you to kind of freak out, so you just gotta be careful. Speaking of which, this is why we have lemon and lime, to ward off negative energies, to ward off negative vibes. Alright? When I'm doing a reading, sometimes obviously I will pick up on the negative vibe or energy, but when I drink this tea, because of the lemon and lime, I'm able to separate my energy from that negative energy and to differentiate, okay, this is where my energy starts and this is where that energy stops. Alright, I'm able to put up those energetic boundaries easier, because this is just naturally going to ward off any negative energy from my body. Also, you will find many witches and herbalists who will literally put lemons, and limes, usually lemons, because I guess they just look better. It's, bright and yellow and it's sunny. People who just literally put lemons and limes around their apartment, because it literally just wards off negative energy. And lemon actually kind of works like a sponge, where it takes in negative energy and, gets rid of that negative energy. So these are the simple ingredients that I use in my tea, and I will be putting it in my glass thingy that I have here that you all see in my videos a lot. I got that from Walmart. So, you know, I'm just going to show you. I'm going to boil the tea in this little pot. Alright, so I like to cut up the ingredients first and then put them in the pot and then put the water in, because I just don't like water splashing everywhere. So one of the great things about ginger is that you can literally just break off ginger. So I'm just going to break off a pretty big piece of ginger. I could probably put more in there actually. I will say, no, actually, no, I think I'm going to just leave that because I don't want to have to buy more ginger soon. Actually, it's pretty cheap, but I'm just cheap. So we have the ginger, and then I literally like to just cut the lemon in half, the lemon and lime in half. Protect your fingers. I like to go in with the knife, head in first, and then just kind of cut like that. Make sure I cut all the way through. Ow. This thing needs something underneath it to keep it stable. But I'm just going to put the half lemon. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing with the lime. I go in with the knife first. Move your hand to both sides. Make sure your fingers are not in the way of the knife itself, and just cut downward so you just protect your fingers. Lime is kind of harder to cut through, but you can kind of break through it after you cut it so deep. So I'm just going to break through the rest. I'm going to put half the lime in there. Now, cinnamon is a pretty potent herb, so you really only need one cinnamon stick in one big pot of tea. Maybe one or two, I just like to put one. But I do like to put 4-star anise pods. I just like the number 4. So, and my hands are clean. And the great thing about star anise when it comes to taste is that the star anise is sweet. So I don't put any sugar in this tea. You don't need it. You know, it's just really, really good by itself. So there we go. We have all the ingredients in the tea. I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like. There are the dry ingredients. So I'm going to put some water in it. The water's going to evaporate, so you want to boil it just enough that it barely fills the top. So now we're going to put it on the stove and start the boiling. Okay. So we're just going to wait for it to boil. And we'll have our tea ready. Now, like I said, I like to add ingredients. So because I'm probably going to the gym later and it gives you, you know, a boost of energy, and also I'm trying to lose weight, I'm actually going to put some green tea in my tea. I'm trying not to like put it in the tea, but it's like so weird. It's green tea. Alright, I'm going to put one of these in there. Because green tea actually helps you lose weight. So like I said, you can add ingredients, you know, you can add a tea bag if you would like. It's really up to you. Just as long as you have the main ingredients, then that's fine. Just make sure you have the lemon, the lime, the star anise, the ginger, the cinnamon as the base ingredients, and you can add anything else you would like, you know, and, you know, enjoy it. So let's get the boiling. I'm going to put the rest of these ingredients. Okay, so the first thing you generally want to do is, I'm doing this in the sink just because it can get really messy. You want to take out the big ingredients, put them at the bottom, because if you don't, it'll most likely splash everywhere. And that's no fun to clean up. Now some of this water we won't use, you can save it. I tend to just throw it out and make a new batch. But I actually think I might put this in the fridge, because why not? And just drink it cold later. But you just want to store it so that airborne, stuff doesn't get into it. So I'm going to put this in the fridge at the bottom where it can cool off. Okay. And that is your tea right there. We're going to put the top on it. And like I said, this is going to open up your third eye. And as I also said, the longer you keep it, the longer you keep the ingredients steeped in the water, the more potent it becomes. So I actually like to really make this overnight a lot of the times. Before because when I wake up, by the time I wake up, the ingredients have steeped, enough overnight that it's like a lot more potent. Now it's going to be really tart, it's going to be really bitter, but that just means that the tea is potent, alright? So the more tart, the more bitter it tastes, that means the more potent the tea is. The more potent effects you're going to feel from it. You may feel like you have to go to the bathroom. These are all symptoms of the tea detoxing your body, helping to clear your chakras, and helping to open your third eye slowly but surely. You may even feel like, you want to eat healthier, or you may get energized with this tea. This is all symptoms of your third eye opening. You may notice like really weird ringing noises in your ears, you may be able to easily pick up on other people's energies around you. So it's a really good tea for really opening up your third eye energies, especially if you're psychic or an intuitive, an empath, alright? And it also is going to ward off negative energies. Remember that lemon is going to protect you from bad chi, okay? So enjoy the tea, no sugar needed, alright? Thank you for listening and watching, and I'm going to go enjoy my tea now.